Hey there, and welcome back to part two of our little Christmas vacation and intermission from our homestead life. We just shared our annual trip to Chattanooga, and this year, since we were moving away and just kind of changing our lifestyle and moving our kids to another state, we decided to do something extra special this time around for Christmas. So, after we were done with our Chattanooga trip, we took a trip over to Bryson City, North Carolina, so that our kids can experience the Polar Express. On our way to Bryson City, we experienced some beautiful scenery, riversides, mountain ranges. It was spectacular, and it reminded me of when I used to live in Germany back when my father was stationed overseas. So it was nice to have my kids experience some of those sceneries that I used to enjoy when I was a young child. Bryson City is located inside of the Great Smoky Mountains, and on the way up there, there seems to be so many things to do, like camping, whitewater rafting, tubing, lots of wonderful activities. So we hope to go back maybe sometime in the summer when it's warmer to enjoy those things. It's such a cute town nestled inside of the mountains, and you see a lot of little antique shops, souvenir shops, used bookstores. There's also great little cafes, little beer bars, and a great Italian restaurant that we actually ended up going to the very first night we went there. It's also the home of the Bryson City train depot where you can ride the Polar Express and even see a train museum. And it's just a charming little area. Now, we stayed at this beautiful restored farmhouse that houses about 8 guests. And I shared the entire tour of this farmhouse over on my main channel. If you guys wish to look through the entire house, I went through it room by room and floor by floor. So make sure you check it out if you haven't done so already. Now, that first evening, we went around the town just to take a look at things and see what was around. We saw lots of little places decorated so nicely, and we walked through the train station area. Now, there was no trains scheduled for this night, so everything was very quiet, and there was not a lot of people out on the road, which I thought it was kind of funny actually, because I was expecting more people out, but that definitely changed the following day when there was a train schedule. It was definitely more full of people, more upbeat, lots of stuff happening. But it was kind of nice to just be out there and just kind of see everything nice and still and quiet. We did a little bit of grocery shopping, then we went out to eat at an Italian restaurant that night. Then the following morning, I made some homemade quiche, which the kids looked forward to. It had been a while since I had done this, but it was just nice to be able to kind of get away from all of the property things that were happening and just take the time to enjoy it with my husband and my children. That day, we went walking around through the shops and just kind of see what they had in store. We stopped at a couple of gift shops as well as some antique places and just saw some amazing artwork and displays. And it just seemed like it's been forever since we went out and enjoyed ourselves looking at different things and just seeing what was out there. The train museum and gift shop that were part of the Polar Express was absolutely adorable. They had a lot of different things that you can buy that obviously was reminiscent of the movie, like the tickets and the robes. They had train sets, and they even had the little bell that you got from Santa, like in the end of the movie. Now, our package to the Polar Express included a little bell, so we didn't get one here, but it was just nice to look around and see all the things that you can get. That was part of the movie. And then, of course, right outside was the actual train. There were 3 scheduled Polar Ride Express trips that day, and we were scheduled to go on the second one. Apparently, it averages about 800 passengers per trip. We spent the rest of the day sightseeing, and we even got to visit with the local fire department and got to take pictures on the fire engines. And they were just so nice. They even gave the kids some fun packets and little treats. When we were done walking around, we went back home and all changed into our Christmas PJs for our trip. Then we headed out to have some dinner before our train ride. Our house was located just a couple of blocks away from the actual train station, so it was very nice. We walked the entire time we were here. And for dinner, we went to this brewing company, which was really cool. It was very eclectic and had some really fun decorative pieces inside, and the bathrooms were pretty cool as well. Then it was off to the train ride, and we were very pleasantly surprised when we heard music blasting all over in preparation for the Polar Express. We were a little early for our train ride, but we wanted to take the time to look at some other shops that had opened up, and it was a lot more alive and vibrant, and it was just wonderful to see.
I really want to see where there's this part where in a movie where they sell hot cocoa, but they do these cool moves like
The dance, when they start dancing?
yeah.
Okay, what
And the
about...
cookies?
Awesome. What about you, Achilles?
I don't know. I like to watch out like the scenery, like when you're going in the train.
Okay. What about you, Nati?
I'm just excited about the Polar Express, like in general about the like hot cocoa and cookies. I think it's just like in general it's a cool thing to experience.
Awesome.
And also another thing that I'm excited for. Plus it's our first train we're gonna get on.
Yeah, first time on a train, huh?
Yes. Yeah, it's our first time on a train.
Once on the train, we went for a nice ride. It lasted well over an hour, and everybody was in character. We got to see the conductor and the chefs. They performed for us. They read the Polar Express for us. They even handed out hot chocolate and cookies for us to enjoy. It was a very nice way of celebrating, and the kids got to enjoy the performance. We also got a chance to drive through the North Pole and go through Santa's Village. After all of the fun, we even got a visit from the man himself. Once the ride was over, we went out and went into the train museum where the kids got to play with all sorts of model trains. They had so many trains on displays, different sizes, and it was just fun to look around and interact with everything that they had for us to play with. That night we went to bed, and the following morning we went back home. And we got to see why they call them the Great Smoky Mountains. We hope you enjoyed this little Christmas vacation we had, and we hope you are having a wonderful Christmas season.